You will not believe what Didi just said to Kola in the garden. Didi is the, I don't want to call her the B word, but man, she's a real B. She's the real one. Didi said, do you know we will not work out in the real world? She was telling Kola. And Kola was like, what do you mean? When do you have to say that now? I'm sorry, but it's funny. It's really funny. Okay, let me start from yesterday, right? Yesterday, we all know Didi arrived. Kola was the happiest man in the world. He was all over Didi, hugging her tight, kissing her arm, was so happy. And then he told Didi, Didi was like, really, did you really miss me like that? And I said, yes, of course, I missed you. You know, there's no Kola without Didi. You're my storyline, you know? And then after a while, he went inside. He was talking to the housemates. He was talking to Kate. I think Kate Bobo. Yeah, so Kola was talking to Kate Bobo, I think Mide, and maybe Bright, and one other person. They were at the dining area and they were talking. And suddenly, because he was so excited because Didi was around, now Kate Bobo now said, are you in love? And it looks like you're in love. Then Kola was like, wait, love? He said, no, this is not love. He said, it's just because we're in the same space, we see each other every day. So the feelings will grow and everything. So in my mind, I'm like, what are you talking about? Everybody can see that you're in love with Didi. It's clearly obvious. This is a girl that was fake evicted from the show and you almost gave up on the show. You almost gave up on yourself. Thank God for a Missy by your side. Anyway. So he's like, no, this is not love. You know, I was in love once and I was heartbroken once. I was indoors for such a long time. My dad had to drive 2 hours or something like that to come and meet me and stay with me for some time. Then Kola's K-Bobo said, so you were served breakfast. I don't think Kola knows what breakfast meant. Because Kola said, no, it's just that you know, we see each other maybe between every 2 or 3 weeks. And when we broke up, I was really broken. I was really down. Blah, 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 blah. It took him a while to get over that heartbreak and stuff like that. So when he said all that, I was like, okay, that explains why Kola is very emotional. That explains why he feels really attached to Didi, even though Didi has a boyfriend. Honestly speaking, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I have refused to believe that Didi has a boyfriend outside of this house because of the way she moves, the way she acts, the way she cozies up under the blankets with Kola, with Koyin. But during our diary session today, I was convinced because when they asked her who did she miss that is outside of the show or what has she missed outside, then she said her boyfriend. When she said her boyfriend, my mouth was like this. So she really has a boyfriend. Like, seriously? I was in shock. I'm not going to lie. So it's confirmed. Didi has a boyfriend outside. So now that brings the whole story now into a different whole level. What kind of boyfriend will agree to you being like this with these guys on the show? Because I don't get it. Does your boyfriend have a girlfriend? Are you guys in an open relationship? Anyway, let me leave that aside. Now, other events happened about Koyin and Isabella, but there was something that I really observed about Didi last night. When she was with Kola, her demeanor wasn't excited. She was down. She was not happy. Yes, she was excited to see Kola. Yes, she was happy to see that Kola was happy to see her. And Kola was saying something like, oh, I know your mom is going to love me. Your mom is going to really like me. You know, that Kola said that last night. And then immediately Kola started reporting Koyin to her, telling her that, well, I don't know why Koyin started treating Isabella like that, because when you were around, he never did that. How come he's doing it after you left and all that and all that? And she was like, no, I'm aware. I knew that, something was happening between them, that it's okay. Then later, on the swings, Kola was asking Didi again. He was like, so, are you not going to talk to him? That you guys have not spoken to each other, right? And then she was not like, I can talk to him if I want. You know that, right? I can actually go to him now and say, let's have a chat and we can talk. And then Kola was like, oh, really? He said, yes. So since there's no beef, there's no problem, that's there. They can talk if they want to. She can talk to him if she wants to. So later in the night, she went to Koyin's bedroom when Koyin was trying to go to bed. And then she opened the door and was like, can we have a chat? Koyin was like, oh, do you want to chat? And then she said yes. So then Koyin left the room, and that's when we saw them in the dressing room talking. The only thing I could see while she was talking to Koyin is that she was smiling a lot. She looked livelier. She looked happier. I've said it many times in my past videos. Didi does not like Kola. I've seen so many people in my comments saying Didi and Kola like each other. Didi likes Kola. No, I don't know what people are saying. Didi does not like Kola. Kola is not her type of person. It's not her type. She likes Koyin. And the reason why she likes Koyin is because Koyin is difficult. She cannot figure Koyin out. And Koyin is not chasing her around like Kola is doing. Yes, Koyin is trying to impress her before. He was trying to impress her. He was trying to how do I say this? Koyin was trying to impress her before. He was trying to do things in order to please her before, right? So that he can catch her, right? But now, Koyin is no longer bothered. Koyin is fixed on Isabella. So that alone is painful for her. And because of the kind of friendship that they've built over the weeks, all of a sudden, because of Isabella, they are not really talking again. I think she was really, really pained. After the night talk with Koyin didn't really care. And she said she was not feeling well. She had a headache. Koyin said, then go to bed. Like Koyin went to bed and Isabella slept on his bed. Actually, before Isabella went to bed with Koyin, Mensa and culture, they did not make life easy for Koyin and Isabella at all. They were telling Isabella that, honey pot is going to dry up. There's no more honey for her. And then Koyin was like, they don't know what they're talking about. Then culture said, the real madam has come. Oh. Now you have to go and explain yourself. Koyin said, I have nothing to explain to nobody within this house and outside of this house. I owe nobody no explanation. I was like, whoa. Koyin, you are the real deal. Oh. You are the real Geo. I fear no fear you. So, Isabella just walked gently, twisting her hips as usual. Her waist was going from left to right. As she walked towards Koyin, he was talking to him just to, check how Koyin is doing. And Koyin was like, yeah, don't worry, we're good. And then he called her to the side and told her, so people are already saying that you said you'll be happy if they don't come back. It says, if they ask you about it or they talk about it, it said, don't say a word. So Koyin warned Isabella beforehand. It was Mide that told DeDe and Joanna about that. So they said, guess what? We don't want you to come back. Oh. Some people were very happy that you left. And then when they asked, who is the person? She told them it was Isabella. So they started shouting, hey, jealousy, hey. Thinking jealousy. But Isabella said, well, I don't care. So they eventually slept together in the bed at night. So anyway, going back to how I started this video, Kola and Didi were having a fun time on the swing in the garden. And Kola was now telling Didi, the guy is just so happy and excited. All of a sudden, Kola doesn't look like somebody that wants to exit the show anymore. He doesn't look like somebody that doesn't want to win the show anymore. The guy is so motivated right now. Then he tells Didi, I think your mom is gonna really like you. And Didi was like, are you sure? He said, yeah. Are you sure that my mom is? Yes. He said, everybody's mom likes me. He said, because I'm a calm person, I'm a good person. Everybody tells me all the time that I'm someone they can take home to their mother. Say, so I said he's right on that one though. Anybody would want Kola as their son-in-law because he's a well-mannered person. And then Didi was now saying, so you mean that even when you see my mom, you're gonna bend for her? You said, it depends on what you tell me to do. He said, it's my culture, so you can do that. And then he now said, well, then Didi now said, I don't think your mom is gonna like me. He said, why? He said, because of our story, the way our story is, I don't think your mom is gonna like you. He said, no, my mom is gonna like you now. I don't know about my siblings, but my mom is gonna like you. After they've talked about that, Didi now said, I don't even think we'll walk outside of this place. That one took Kola by surprise. It was like, he? What do you mean that we won't walk outside of this place? He said, because the writing here, we're judged by a few people, maybe 19 people. But outside of here, we're going to be judged by hundreds and thousands of people. So because of that, she doesn't think they will work in the real world. So anyway, I said, when Didi said that, I was like, Didi, you're a very smart woman. So I clapped so hard for her. And I was like, okay, this woman knows what she's doing. She's a very smart and intelligent young woman. Kola is on his own. No? Kola is on his own. Something else that happened that was interesting was that this morning, during DeDe's diary session, she mentioned that she's going to let go of everything about Koyin and Isabella. She was in so much pain that even Biggie recognized that she was in pain. And Biggie told her that it's okay to feel pain and it's okay to express pain sometimes. So I really hope she'll be more honest with her feelings and emotions. But let's fast forward to tonight. After the pool party, she took out time to speak with Koyin. And it was still more or less like, how does kiki. And then she was moving close to him, resting towards him, trying to appease him more like with her body gestures. And she eventually said, I just hope you're good. That's all that matters. And the Queen is like, you matter too. I was like, yes, I do matter. And then, they were still talking and then the camera went back to the other guys in the lounge area. So I think she still hasn't given up. I think she still wants to destroy that ship. Although at the time that I'm making this video, this ship has a little dent. Isabella is a little upset with Koyin and she says she's breaking things off with him and she's moving on to the next one. She stopped talking to Koyin. Obviously, she's feeling more insecure, more pressure to leave Koyin behind because of Didi's presence. But she said because Koyin has been changing her batteries now for 2 days since Didi left, and he hasn't changed it today. So because of that, she got mad and she's thinking probably he's not doing that because Didi is back. This is why communication is important. She should have called him and asked him, what's going on? What's up? You have not changed my batteries today. Is everything cool with us? Just like he did last night, saying, am I still sleeping in your bed tonight? And the guy is like, yes, of course, you're sleeping in my bed. What do you expect? So obviously, chaos is just about to begin because I hear Mide already shouting and screaming already that somebody called her Hermaphrodite. That if you're going to call me Hermaphrodite, say it to my face. Oh, the one person that I know that or insults people with the word Hermaphrodite is Isabella. So I don't know why Mide is speaking beef with Isabella. She was saying it to Kola. And Kola, I don't know. Kola, please stop gossiping with the girls, please. Kola, I like you too much to be doing this. Please stop. But anyway, that's what they're supposed to do. That's why they're in that house. They're supposed to gossip, talk, fight, resolve issues, and that's it. So anyway, that's what I have for right now. That's what I want to talk about. I've narrated from yesterday into today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to come back with more. So make sure to like the video, share and subscribe and comment your thoughts down below. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.